Go? Okay, good. Hi, third graders. The last principle of design that we need to talk about is emphasis. And I literally looked this word up in the dictionary, and emphasis means something that is important or significant. That means it's a big deal. Illustrators, when they're telling a story, they want to create pictures that emphasize or stress main points. And they do that in the paintings or in the drawings by manipulating all of the pieces in the drawing to work together. Now, I've got several different ones I want to show you. Some of the ways you create emphasis or that important subject matter is by using contrast, differences, by using movement. You change lighting, you change size, you change directions. This illustration happens to be from Norman Rockwell, one of America's most beloved illustrators. In this particular one, it's talking about freedom of speech. So clearly, the gentleman here in the center is exercising his American right to free speech. Norman was brilliant at this. Look what he did. He put a dark background behind him so that the contrast in light draws your eye right straight here. The guy is speaking. The most important part of this is right here. Look at everybody else in this illustration. Everybody is either looking at him or looking up, and no one else has their mouth open. I love that. Did you notice this? Everybody is paying full attention here, or presumably, like this person, looking at the person that this guy's talking to. The other thing, too, we talked about line and how it moves your eye through an illustration. Look at what his jacket and shirt do. Brings you from these folks, puts you right up here to where he is speaking. Norman Rockwell was brilliant. Love, love, love that. Emphasis, the most important part of the painting. This is Thomas Cole. This was one of the Hudson River group. He was doing a landscape. But the important part here, since this is called the oxbow, the painting is about a particular geographic formation. This part right here. Notice what Thomas did. He has this beautiful sky with this impending storm, but the light, the contrast in the light, shines right down on the part that's the most important in this painting. The other thing that I kind of love about this is not only was Thomas emphasizing this beautiful natural geography, there was a real worry in the early 1800s that these beautiful pieces of land were just being totally consumed and used up and changed. And so this storm, this impending darkness, is his way to symbolize we got to pay attention. We got to be careful with our natural resources. Isn't that a timely message for right now? Now, one of my favorite American Impressionists, this is Childe Hassam. He was working about the same time that the French Impressionists were. In here, Childe used repetition. He repeated over and over and over again the flags. This was Allies' Day. This was after the war. Everybody was celebrating, woohoo, we won. And American patriotism, as well as our allies, France and Britain. We were celebrating our victory. We were celebrating our country's pride. Repetition again and again and again. See that? Another way to emphasize what's important. And I can't not do this unless I show you Mary Cassatt. She's American. She lived in France most of her life. She is one of my absolute favorites. Mary Cassatt, because she was a girl, a woman, her subject matter was mostly girls, women, and children. She used emphasis. The most important part of this painting is right here, this mother and child. She used differences in color, differences in light and dark. She used line to bring your eye to the most important part. Check this out. Dark boatman contrasted with the light colors of the figures, the mother and the child. This bright yellow, boom, beacon right here. Woo, boom, right there. Your eye goes right straight there. I I just love it. Emphasis, the most important part of your illustration or painting. Look for ways that artist or illustrator cleverly gets you to go where he or she wants you to go. Great.